Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is good and you had a lovely Easter and you're all doing very well. So today I want to share with you two songs. I've been thinking about this one particular verse for a while now. I wanted to send this recording actually last week, but I didn't, and I just kept thinking about this word. It's Psalm 51, verse 10, and it says, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Do not cast me away from your presence, and do not take your Holy Spirit from me." So I had been thinking about this, singing the song, and it was actually my prayer. And then this morning I was reading and I came across Psalm 37, verse 4, which says, "Delight yourself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart." Then I went back again to 51:10, "Create in me a clean heart." Then I went back to 37 and it said, "Delight yourself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart." And then I married the two. And it dawned on me that for God to grant us the desires of our hearts, we need to be in a state where we delight him. We delight ourselves in him. What's the word I'm looking for? You know, when you delight, to delight in something is to be in a state of gratification and pleasure, so we need to delight ourselves in the Lord, and it just got me thinking more this morning. I'm like, delight yourself in the Lord, and then he'll give you the desires of your heart. I'm like, we might be out here praying for things and they're of no delight. They're of no delight. We're not delighting ourselves in the Lord. And perhaps that's why our prayers maybe might not, be answered. They're not in line with it. Yes, God gives us, free will and all that. But the Bible is clear here that when we delight ourselves in the Lord, he will give us the desires of our hearts. And it just took me all the way back to what I've been thinking about earlier on, the prayer of creating in me a clean heart. The heart of man is inherently wicked. We always, come out, especially as Christians, on the outward. We may be saying the right thing. Bless you, my brother. Bless you, my sister. How are you, Mate? Oh, I'm blessed and highly favored. Oh, yes. You can say that out, but what's happening in your heart, Mate? And all that. So that's, was my prayer and is my prayer, that Lord, create in me a clean heart, and just wash it out, because the real thing is what happens inside. It doesn't matter what my face says or, my actions. And, I can be putting up a mask and a front, but the real, part that God is interested in is the heart. And when the heart is right, and when the heart is in purpose, in line with God's purpose for our lives, then we begin to delight ourselves in the Lord, and then he'll grant us the desires of our hearts. So that was my prayer. I'd encourage you to say the same prayer, that God may create in you a clean heart and renew a right and steadfast spirit in you. It says, renew a steadfast spirit within me. Do not cast me away from your presence, and do not take your Holy Spirit from me. So that's my prayer. I hope that's your prayer too. I would encourage you to pray it and just begin to live right, and to be aware of your decisions, and to be aware of your words inwardly as well. You might say them outwardly with a smile, but is your heart smiling? Is your heart really meaning what you're saying? When you say bless you to somebody, are you really blessing them? When when you smile at somebody, is your heart smiling? Are you being right inside? Because you have to be right inside as well, because the inside is what matters. So our prayer, my prayer, hopefully your prayer, is that God creates in us clean hearts. that He renews a steadfast spirit within us and doesn't cast us away from His presence and restores us back to Him, and that He doesn't take His spirit away from us. And also that we delight ourselves in God. And the only way to do that is to ask Him to clean us, to restore us, so that we are in line with Him, so that we are one with Him. Even when we communicate, even when we worship Him and we raise our hands, they must be holy, and we must, stand on holy ground, and we must stand blameless before Him and before others. Yes, so that's what I've been thinking about, and I wanted to share with you. And when I read today's verse about delighting ourselves in the Lord, I just married the two. I'm like, yeah, that's why I probably waited this while before I could share it. I was waiting for this verse. So that's me today. I will chat with you again soon. My name is Mwate. For all those who are new and all those who are returning, welcome back. I'm sending you light, I'm sending you love, and I'm sending you lots of positive vibes. Bye.